Hello, Spartan fans, and welcome into this latest edition of the Michigan State Spartans Insider Podcast. I'm your beat reporter for Michigan State Spartans on SI, Aidan Champion. And what a day today was. Truly was, or felt like, the start of a new era for Michigan State athletics. And it was a celebration, and it really felt like a celebration. J Batt formally introduced himself to the Spartan community as its newest athletic director, and I've compared it. I've compared today to Easter Sunday. The vibes were just through the roof. Everyone was in such a great mood, and it truly felt like there was something to celebrate, that this was the start of a new chapter, and that J Bat is the person for the job. And I want to touch on just some of my takeaways. First off, it really was a privilege to be a part of it because it was really a special event, and there was just so much positivity, something I haven't seen in a while with um Michigan State, at least to that extent, and to in one setting with a room of the highest superiors that Michigan State has, and there was a collective excitement there, and all because of J Bat and because of the vision that there is now for Michigan State athletics. I feel that Bat really felt that himself. He felt, um, the support from the fan base, from the university, from the department, the athletic department, and felt like he was being celebrated, that this was something that people were happy to have him aboard. And even so, a big emphasis today was that it's going to be a collective effort to get some things back on track. It's not just going to be J Bat, it's going to be a partnership with everyone. Everyone's going to help one another. Another big emphasis, football. That was a big emphasis today. And, J Bat acknowledged that and said that he and the, the department are going to try to do everything they can to support Jonathan Smith with the resources he needs to be successful. And I thought that should be very assuring for Spartan fans, considering you do have a good coach with Jonathan Smith. He has a history of success. He just hasn't had the resources. And if you give him those resources, then let's see what he can do. Because NIL, obviously, Michigan State has lacked in that department. But if all of a sudden Michigan State football gets the funding it needs for NIL, to be successful in recruiting in the transfer portal, then you're looking at something where you're able to land high caliber recruits. You're not losing star players or key players. And I think it really could do wonders, especially for football. But one other takeaway that I got, I had said uh, in my previous podcast episode about what I'm expecting, or what I was expecting with this press conference. I said I wanted to hear something about Nick Saban. I wanted to know, did he talk to J Batt? I wanted to get a gauge, a feel for how Nick Saban at this point in time feels about Michigan State. Because of course, it was his first steps that elevated him to get where he got, and build his legacy. And so I was, affirmed with what Bat had to say that, you know, that Nick Saban um, really does feel fondly about this place. I didn't think that he didn't necessarily, but Bat said that he's always had positive things to say about Michigan State. And um, I thought that was something that fans would love to hear. Obviously, the big thing that fans are really hoping for with J Batt is success in NIL funding. And he was asked about it, and that he said we're going to be extremely successful in that area, which I thought, that's very confident. That's a very confident statement. But I'm not surprised that he feels that way, considering the success he's had in fundraising at previous schools like Georgia Tech. And I think fans should feel great about that. Hey, this guy is confident as all get out that he can do this, that there's going to be success in NIL funding. And so there's a vision there. There's a motive, a drive. And I do feel that Bat is going to remain true to his word. I think he learned today what it really means to be a Spartan, to be a part of this community, because man, did it show out today. And I think he understands that this is a special place. And now he's a part of it, and now he's going to be a significant part of it. Um, and it's a tall task. It's a lot of pressure, but I think that this guy is up for it. Um, and Michigan State did their homework. They made sure they had the right fit, and I do think that the future is bright. And today was the very first page of this new chapter that is calling for better days ahead. I think there will be. And there is very much reason to be excited for what's in store. So, as always, everyone, thank you for tuning in. And I hope that you're feeling you're feeling better about the direction that Michigan State athletics is going in, particularly football, and that you're happy with the hire, because I think you should be. So, thank you for tuning in and for always engaging with our content. We're giving you tons of daily content every single day that you can read on Michigan State Spartans on SI, and we're happy to be giving it to you. So, hope you all have a great rest of your week. It's almost the weekend. Thanks, everyone.